Everything looked good leading up to the 2019 season. I just spotted a double-bearded tom while groundhog hunting. I had multiple birds located. I took a youth out hunting, and everything went perfect right up until the shot. And it all went downhill from there.
Well, it's opening morning, turkey season. First one to spot here, not quite 5 o'clock yet. We're going to see what transpires. We're kind of going to take a long walk to go around some high water and play it from there. See how it goes. Hopefully he's roosted where we think he is. If not, we got a couple contingency plans. And if that fails, we got a contingency section. So this is plan A. It's a 3-part plan. And we'll see how it works out. And if it works out, might have to go plan A1, A2, or A3. Might have to go plan B. I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. Time to get after him.
So I've gone through plan A, B, and C. It goes to plan D, where I hear a bird gobbling a half-mile away in a woodlot. It's pretty much daylight out by the time I get there. I throw out some decoys, call a couple times. He's probably on the ground by now, but he does respond to me once or twice. I call for a half hour, on and off, every 5 minutes or so. He never makes an appearance. Turn around, look. Different woodlot, quarter mile from me, maybe a little further. There's 2 birds out there. One's strutting.
There's one. Little sucker. Two gobblers. I never heard either one of them gobble this morning. Let's see if we can get over to these. Got about a half hour.
Oh, my brother just called me, or my brother just texted me. He said, there's 2 turkeys along the woods back here as he's driving to work. And they're pretty much right where I saw them. So he didn't know I was on the side of the road because I parked on the other side of the road because that's where I was planning on going, but nothing gobbled. We're on plan C or D here. And I went to pick up, I turned around, I saw 2 gobblers about 500 yards out in the middle of a wheat field. Or I guess it's just a cover crop. But plan A, B, C, and D did not work out. He said they're still just sitting there along the woods. So I'm gonna clean up and get out of here. Oh, now there's deer coming at me. But I just got an ultrasound here shortly, so I'm probably already late. Gotta go. Oh yeah, they're still out there strutting. Just drove by. My wife's appointment's in 10 minutes. I gotta change and get there. She's gonna meet me there. She's already there, so. They're still out strutting. I just drove by. They're 150 yards from the road, just proud as day. But you can't see them in there from where I was at anymore, which
which means if I was a hen, I couldn't see them unless I walked to them. But they never ever gobbled, not one time. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. It's supposed to be thunderstorm tomorrow morning. Might take a blind and set up right there, and see how that pans out. I think that's gonna be my morning plan. Is just take the blind in there and set it up. I mean, as long as the weather is not too bad, too dangerous, I'll just set my blind up and see if I can get them to do the same thing tomorrow. I mean, look at proud gobbler, that's for sure. And there was two. I didn't see two when I drove by. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't know. He was just strutting proud as day right there. So I'd love to stop and take some pictures, but I am in a pretty big hurry. That would have been my best option ever to take pictures. Probably beautiful green field, beautiful blown up gobbler, just strutting for all he was worth. Such is life. We have to go and fulfill our obligations every day. So, all right, I'm gonna put this away so I can stop driving and stick with one hand. On Wednesday, I was pressed for time, so I just went back to the same spot I saw the birds on Monday morning that I hunted Tuesday morning with the ground blind. I left the ground blind at home, headed out with 2 decoys. No birds ever showed up, though. I had to head to work. Rain was a pretty common occurrence in the 2019 season, so I left my camera gear in the truck pretty often. I also had a card fail, so I lost a lot of footage that way. Well, it's the second Thursday of turkey season here in Ohio. It's been pretty lackluster so far. It's been cold every day till today. It's like 60 something, I don't know, sweating. Did not hear a single bird today gobble. I hit 4 spots before the normal fly down time. I heard 2 gunshots though, which is weird because I covered pretty much the whole area where I heard shooting. I had 2 silent birds come in on Tuesday, 30 yards right at my decoys before they should have flew down. Never made a sound. I never made a sound. They were just there. Missed. Well, kind of missed. I guess one was limping or hopping, I guess. I know one saw me or something. It flared off. The other one stayed there. Took a shot at it. It ran out in the field 200 yards. And it started going back and forth. And it started hopping on one leg. Then it laid down. I gave it like a half hour. I had to go to work. So I walked straight at it. It let me get to about 70 yards. I thought I was in range. Of course, I thought I was in range of 30 also. Or 40, whatever. Whatever I shot it at the first time. Shot once, started running. Shot again, started flying. Why not just waste that other $5 shell? 4 shells later, he flew into the next property. Today's perfect. There is no sound. I have as much time as I need to hunt. We're not doing much at work because it's rained for like 2 weeks straight. And I can't even hear a bird gobble. It's been a tough season. I think I've missed 2 mornings so far. Last season was pretty much fruitless because I couldn't get birds on a roost in property I could hunt or adjacent property that I could hunt. So last year was pretty much a bust. I did get my wife a bearded hen that just came out of the blue on the last weekend, but second to last weekend, I suppose. Supposed to take her this weekend. I got nothing. This is the first day I haven't heard a bird. I didn't go yesterday because it was windy and I wasn't really feeling it because I missed one the day before. And I don't know.
It seems like the birds are getting thinner around here. A couple years ago, it seemed like I had it all figured out. I shot 2 birds back-to-back seasons. Got my wife a bird. Well, another hen. Bearded hen. This year I took a youth out. Should have coached him up a little better. Everything went great till the shot. He was really excited. The bird turned the other way. Put his head down. He shot. Bird kept walking. Well, running actually. So I don't know. My gun's fired like $40 worth of shells this year, and it's hit 2 birds but killed 0. So it's turkey hunting. What do you do? It's very frustrating at times. So now I'm gonna drive around and see what I don't see. One thing I'm gonna see is trucks and driveways. Somebody was just parked across the road from me. This is the 4th spot I checked this morning, and it was getting kind of bright out. I mean, it was still, I don't know, 5 after 6 or something when I got here, but sunrise isn't until 6:40ish, 6:36 or something. But they came after I did, and they walked out as I was walking out. So I know they didn't get anything. I know I didn't hear anything in there, so should be able to hear for at least 3/4 of a mile today. I mean, it's just dead calm. Nothing in 4 spots, which they're all within 2 miles of each other, but I mean, I blanketed the area. It's the majority of what I have permission to hunt, where I can hunt like continuous sections, but I don't know. Today they are nowhere to be found, except for where the gunshots are. That's the most shots I've heard all season. I've heard one shot. I heard one shot last Thursday when I had a bird all by itself fly down and strutting on a log at like 80 yards in the woods, and I was in the field like an idiot. And he ended up going the other way eventually. Again, I didn't have a lot of time that day, so once he got a little bit further away, he got like 100 yards away, I just walked out because I had to go to work. So probably should have stayed and kept on, but I should have been in the woods. If he ever roosts there again, I'll know where to go, because I think he'll strut on that log again. But maybe we'll have more luck morel hunting. They're starting to come up. Mom found some yesterday in her yard. So grays. I don't think we've ever found grays. We're not the most accomplished mushroom hunters, but we usually go out for yellows. They're the biggest and easiest to see. And in this area, they just don't seem to be all that prolific. So here's to getting up early tomorrow and hunting. Idiot. See you all tomorrow. So I set up on this bird. I'm maybe 100 yards away. This is the same spot where I took Colton during youth season. It's probably the same bird. When he hits the ground, he wants nothing to do with coming my direction. He stands there for a few minutes and gobbles at 100 yards. Then he diagonally walks from left to right across that field, gobbling the entire way, looking my direction but never coming, and basically just saying, if you want something to do with me, you have to come my way. I'm not coming to you. He was probably in this field for a half hour. It was a little demoralizing to see the turkey react in this way. I'm sure he was educated, most likely by me. That's just part of hunting. Not only was the turkey hunting discouraging for me in 2019, the morel hunting was too. After several attempts out, I didn't find one. I knew a lot of people were finding them, and I couldn't find any. So I just quit going. On May 12th, my mother called me. She said she found one, and she saw 1 or 2 other ones while she was there. It took some convincing, but I came out to help her look.
The sticks on top of these two. you know what Tom's talking about. Oh, look at
Finally
this
found
thing.
some.
You gotta see this.
Took the whole season.
This is unbelievable.
But we got a grove. Right, Mom?
Here's a really old one.
Finally found some, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Gonna eat good.
Yes. Look at them. Oh my gosh! And this is just a start, and you didn't even bring a bag.
It was like nothing I had ever seen before. 35 giant yellows under one tree. I've heard of people finding stuff like this, but I'd never seen it for myself. It was truly the find of a lifetime for us. Well, the 2019 turkey season's in the books, and it started out great. Had a lot of birds located. They were talking, they were working. A little later in the season, they were still talking, but they weren't working. By the end of the season, they were talking, they were just working away from me. It was a rough season. I spent a lot of days in the field, and I just didn't get very good result. But that's why we do it. There's always next season. Can't wait.